Hey, what are you listening to San Laurent?
It's just...
Isn't that beautiful?
That's gonna be how this podcast starts. And then cut to Girls' Generation.
Girls' Generation.
Listen, boy. My first love story. My angel. And my girls. My sunshine. Let's go!
Welcome to another edition of the GGCast.
GG!
This is the first named edition of the GGCast because we didn't have a name last week, but this week we got a name, so we're official now.
Or broken song.
Alright, so I'm Pat.
Yo, I'm Nadir, what up?
Okay.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Kyle.
Kyle? Okay.
Wow.
Good job, Kyle.
I'm not fucking Kyle.
You're not fucking Kyle? I hope not, because you are Kyle. That'd be incest. I don't know. Twincest, even.
What the hell are you saying?
He's Kyle and he's fucking himself.
What?
Oh, he's not fucking Kyle.
He's got a portal gun, and he just stands in a very narrow closet.
And this conversation
One
just
on the
became
wall.
more awkward.
He puts one on the wall there and one on the wall up here. And he's just like, yes.
One portal here, one portal here. You face it.
We can't do
and
this.
You can...
We can't do these jokes
Oh
on
okay,
audio
okay.
only.
You've got one portal and then a portal right above it.
Okay.
And you face it and pull your pants down and there's your dick. And you can just give yourself a blowjob.
That was what I was
Oh my
implying at
Oh,
first.
what?
Or you could just put
You
it
said
in your
fucking.
belly
That's
button.
not fucking.
Belly button? What?
You put the portal right where your belly button is and fuck yourself right in the stomach.
What the hell? Just shut up, Okay. Alright, so what's the first thing?
GGCast.
Alright.
Alright, well, we could go over the patch for the early...
Okay.
early
Oh,
August
yeah.
You want to pull up the
patch.
patch notes or
pull
something?
them
Yeah, I'll pull them up right now.
And we have to talk about Diana.
You know what I'm pissed off from this patch?
What about...
They friggin' changed the Freylord Ash skin.
Freljord.
Whatever.
They didn't
I don't
change the
give a
skin,
shit.
they just changed the
They
splash
changed
Well,
art.
the skin is the same, but the splash art is so much.
The
It's
new
like
splash art isn't as good as the old one, but the old one was the Chinese splash art, and they want to make like new American splash art.
Yeah.
I literally don't care.
Because she's like...
Because the American version of that now is just her like being a walking pair of tits
She's
as
just
opposed to
trying-
having character.
She's just trying her hardest to just show off as much tit as possible in the new one. And the old one, it was like, look at my butt, and now the new one is just like, look at my tits. Okay, so patch notes. Diana, not released.
Alright,
Good job, Riot.
GG.
Patrick, I have Girls' Generation stuck in my head.
Fuck you.
I hate you.
Actually, wait, Diana shouldn't be out this week because didn't Zara get released
Zara,
last?
Yeah, so she's not late.
So she's not late. Everybody just thought was riding the train on her. Okay, Amumu got a little nerf. He got his passive nerf, and it doesn't last as long. And then
What
he
is
got-
his passive? I don't even
His
know.
passive is it reduces the
I'm not
MS of the enemy.
I think
Every
it's
time
only
you
one.
auto-
So he's fiddlesticks?
No, when he
When he
auto-attacks.
auto-attacks.
When you auto attack,
So he stacks it, and then if you buy Malady, you do pure damage.
Fuck you. So
But
stupid.
not anymore. Tantrum,
That
mana
voice.
cost reduced. The mana cost reduced on Tantrum is really
It's
good,
nice.
'cause he
I
runs
know.
out so quick in the
Yeah.
jungle if you're
It's
using
good.
Tantrum for your jungle damage. Bandage toss AP ratio and ulti AP ratio reduced. Bandage toss.
It's just to
+7.
prevent it from fucking one hit KOing.
Well, I
the
think
whole
it's
team.
just because Abyssal Scepter used to do way too much for Amumu.
It's still good on him though.
It's still it's still great for him, but an Amumu with an Abyssal Scepter
Does
can
shit ton,
pretty much
yeah.
rape like
You can
An
really-
APM.
APM was so funny.
It's too funny, yeah.
yeah, but you can't really lane AP Amumu.
Yeah.
That's the only problem with it.
Lane
This kid got-
APM.
Kevin-
I was against
You can't
him as
lane
Lux
him
or
at all,
something,
though.
and like
Did he
all I
go
did was
for you?
auto attack him.
Yeah, and
And he would die.
Yeah. Brand got a slight nerf, or got
No,
a
I got a
slight buff.
buff.
His missile speed increased, and then
His
it
speed of what?
increases the speed of the missile speed of his ultimate.
Oh, and didn't they like rework
The-
his like passive with the ult?
Yes, because now if the first target that gets hit is like lit, it'll like ablaze
Yeah.
or whatever the hell his passive is officially called. It'll prioritize champions, but
Yeah,
now
it's good. It's much.
Yeah.
No, now I prioritize champions as opposed to like, oh shit, there's a big team
Yeah.
fight going on. I'm gonna
Big
kill
team
this
fight
minion.
mid. This minion wave's gonna give me mad block though.
So
Cho'Gath got a bunch of quality of life buffs that are really cool.
Yeah.
The best thing that I think is they normalized his rupture, which is cool. But the
Mhm.
coolest thing about his new set is that his spells now increase in range.
Only,
and AoE.
no, it's only.
It's his Q and his silence.
Isn't that only based off how big he is? Or something?
Yeah,
No,
based on how
no,
big he is.
no. It's only his
The spike.
It's just
So,
the auto
yes.
attack.
His
It only
spikes
says
get
the
wider.
spikes do that.
It only says that, but I could have sworn I saw on PBE about
Oh no!
Maybe they reworked
There's a
that?
thing on Reddit about how it would be cool if it did
that.
that,
Oh, okay.
but it
Okay.
doesn't do that.
Sorry. Okay, I guess.
But
that
they
only
fixed,
fixed
like,
it.
the
But
cast
Vorpal
times.
spikes is still fine, and they fixed the cast time
Yeah.
SQ, which is
That's
great.
good.
I'm always a fan of things
Yeah.
that are Vorpal.
Evelyn got a slight buff, and that's good because she was a little. It was a little ridiculous that it took 8 seconds to re-stealth, and now she can get her mana back
Yeah,
faster.
I'm a fan of that.
Yeah, and the cooldown reduction on her ultimate, which she
As an
needs her
Evelyn
ultimate.
player, I am a fan of that.
She needs her ultimate to gank, like really effectively. So it's cool that they reduced the cooldown on that, so you don't have to like save it or
Yeah.
anything.
It's awesome in team fights too. That shield is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
Level
really
3,
useful.
300 HP per
per target hit.
per,
Right?
Oh, shit.
per
Does
champion.
it scale with AP or
The damage does.
not
It's
the shield generation?
it does a percentage of their health, and I don't know what the exact scaling is, but like I mean, with like
It's a
with 100 AP, you get like 4 more %,
All right.
which is pretty cool.
Hecarim buffs are pretty cool.
Hecarim's cool, guy.
It's not like a huge buff, but it's just like some bug fixes.
What is
some
it?
quality of life thing. It's increasing his initial move speed bonus with devastating charge because he used to he used to get faster over time.
Yeah, now it's just
But
instant.
now it's 25% of. Or I don't know if it's instant or if he gains 25% of the total movement bonus that he would receive. I'd have to check that at some point.
I think you're using quality of life wrong. Quality of life is when they do a bug fix without necessarily changing numbers.
Well, like for Rammus, he's getting a quality of life buff, in that his MRes is going to increase per level. It's
is that what they called it?
I don't know if they called that, but my interpretation of quality of life means that it will make the champion like a little easier to perform with. Because like I think Cho'Gath.
Because that sounds like a straight up buff to me.
it's not.
It's
Because buffs typically. Whenever I think of a buff, I typically think of a damage buff or a cooldown buff or something like
Yeah,
that.
but
I get
giving
you,
a tank could,
but, like,
MRes
quality
and
of
shit.
life,
Emra's
in my
always
opinion, is changing the way like the actual mechanics work so that they
Really?
can be used easier. Like with when they did Twisted Fate, which
Yeah.
is the one that really sticks out in my head as a quality of life thing. They changed it so that when you do pick a card,
Yeah.
he wouldn't automatically attack the target he was already attacking. He would just
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, that's good. Although I've had a little bit of an annoyance with that, with the not automatic.
You were probably just used to it.
Yeah. Janna got buffed.
No,
Or Janna got
nerf.
Janna got nerfed.
AP Janna.
Her
AP
ratio
Janna's
got
big.
taken out. But it's AP Janna's still gonna be fine.
I think so.
Tornado at mid is not gonna lose any. She's just gonna push like a beast,
Dude,
like always.
600 HP shield.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So
But Lulu, just a sort of a bug fix.
That's
I
good.
don't
No,
know.
that's good.
Rammus,
Scaling
gaining
him more.
extra magic resist per level. Rumble, slight nerf on his flame spitter. It's not really slight, but
That's
It's-
pretty
it's-
significant.
but it was
it's
needed.
at later levels,
It was
so
needed
it'll
because
just make him have to buy a little more.
that
AP.
Rumble bug fix that happened that made him ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the amount of damage that shit was putting out was crazy. Twitch got slight buffs. Base attack damage increased from 50 to 52, and the missile speed on Venom Cask increased by 100, which is fine. Urgot's Q got reduced back to its original state.
It's not reduced. It's actually better.
Hmm?
It's better. That was a nerf before. Now it's technically a buff, but it's really
Yeah,
just
it's
reverting back to.
Urgot's- Yeah,
It
Urgot,
used-
I said it got reduced back to its original state. I know that it was a buff, kind of. But
Say revert.
Reverted. Okay.
I wish
But
everyone out there
didn't
could
they
see the
nerf
face
his-
I was just
Didn't
making.
they nerf his range though with that?
But that was a bug fix. Like it would be different based on his level.
Yeah, his
Oh,
his
okay.
level 1 used to be longer.
Oh, that's weird. Xin Zhao had a tiny nerf. It's just nerfing his early game attack damage and then damage reduction on his audacious charge, but it's really only 20 damage off at max rank, so I don't think that's going to change.
That's game breaking, son. 20 damage.
20 damage. You're
I-
not going to be able to
I
kill
How many
anyone
times
now.
people
I mean-
live with like 20 health?
I jungled
yeah,
Xin
it's a
Zhao
little-
yesterday. It was
Yeah.
awful. I got
awful.
one successful gank.
Really? Because he's still really strong.
Well, bot lane was impossible to gank because they were like constantly pushed,
Oh, your bot lane was.
and they were always warded, always 100% warded.
It's really annoying as a jungler to have a bot lane that auto pushes. But
Mid was Ari, and she was never in lane, and she was the only lane where I could actually gank, but she was never there, so I
where
couldn't.
was she constantly getting?
She was just going elsewhere, and she wasn't even ganking. She would like hold lanes while people were away.
Who was playing?
Oh,
That was
that's
weird.
odd.
I think you were there.
Yeah, it was a
I
game
was
you were
probably
in
really-
that I was spectating for like 2
Um,
seconds.
And top lane was Yeah, it was you. You were playing.
Playing Riven.
Yeah, we were playing Riven against Olaf, and you can't really gank Olaf because of his ultimate.
I mean, you still
pre
can't
six.
really,
Pre-6, but I didn't. I got a successful gank off at mid.
I mean, if he uses ultimate to run away, then you come back like 2 seconds later.
That's also true.
That's basically true. But
Yeah, but it's tough because he cannot farm in the jungle well. He's really slow.
Mhm.
He doesn't have the attack speed for it.
his W is pretty good.
Yeah,
Well,
but that's got a really long cooldown. It's like
You
12
typically
seconds.
don't want to
You
max
just have to ult
W
the
first.
entire
No, you don't
jungle.
want to max it. You
You
take
definitely
it
Just
want
gotta
to get
ult the
Q
jungle
first.
and knock it out into the lane.
That's it.
That's fair.
That's a
All right.
good idea.
What?
You're
Um,
What'd you say?
Let's
amazing.
just
Are
touch
you
on
like
the last-
2200 ELO?
Yup, you got it. I'm secretly hot shot GG.
Let's just touch on the last change. York got his Omen of Famine. It was a bug fix on his ulti, and then Omen of Famine got
That ult is
minions.
always fucking bugged.
Yeah, that,
Holy
Whenever-
shit.
Little is the buggiest ult in the entire.
I
That's
played
so
York, and
stupid.
whenever
except for Lux's right now.
whenever you
Yeah,
ult
Lux-
yourself, for me, like you always just die, and your ghost
It's-
just sits there and does
it's 'cause it
nothing.
was
yeah. But yeah, the Omen of Famine. I don't think Nader was
Okay.
saying he doesn't think it's gonna.
Okay, yeah, like you reduce the amount you heal off of minions, but it really doesn't matter considering you're supposed to use it to attack them.
Yeah.
I mean, like
You
it
cast
doesn't
it
I think
really
it's just
It's
like more
nice.
incentive to be
Aggressive?
more
matter.
aggressive.
Yeah,
Well,
it's nice,
most Yorks.
but, like,
I think most Yorks do that where they cast it on.
Yeah,
the
you
enemy
just
hero.
you zone with your ghost.
I
and
thought it
farm.
was like when you cast it, it does that initial burst or something.
No,
to the
It does.
It's really
screen.
slow.
It's
It's
a
the
little
slow.
bit of a
The slow one does
no.
that?
They all have like a slight burst, but
But
then
yeah,
like, if
it's
you
actually
get
a
healing reduction on minions, then like if they're standing among minions and you throw it at them,
Well,
you
no,
don't
it
get
doesn't
healed
do
for
an
all.
AoE.
It doesn't do an
His
AoE?
E is the Famine one, and
It's a
that's a
target.
single target spell.
E is single target.
And
W,
it
which
spawns
is
a
the
dual
slow.
awareness. W is the slow.
The
That's
slow,
an
that's AoE.
And then Q is on hit.
Yeah.
And that is the movement speed ghost.
Yeah. that is.
Okay.
I really don't like how his movement speed ghost works. Because you have to be right on them to use it, and then it doesn't really function as a gap closer. So you have to, you get your slow, and then you have to get up in their face. to
Well,
movement
you
speed.
could use it on like a minion
True,
and then
true.
run up.
You definitely could do that.
That's-
And even if you use it on a minion, the
It
ghost
automatically
automatically
goes to the
targets the
champion.
closest champion.
That's so annoying with the goals where they automatically target. Because I was playing Olaf against York, and I beat him out late game, but early game was just so awful. I would do
Yeah.
circles around.
That's why
my
he's so
tower.
good against other melee champions because
Yeah.
he's like melee and ranged at the
Because
same
you
time.
can't really fight a Yorick for long, or in a long engagement, but
Yeah.
in a short burst.
You can burst the shit out of him though. You can beat him
Well-
with Riven straight up.
Riven? Well, that's because Riven's crazy.
Well, yeah.
Riven
But like,
top lane is-
it's just fucking
Great.
though.
Yeah.
Sure.
But, like,
but
Tells you won't be able to.
some bug fix. I guess there's some fixes on the.
Can I just be Jimmy right now and walk up to the mic?
Don't do that.
Walk up.
Walk up to
Walk
it.
up
Just
to it.
jump on the table and walk right up to that mic. Some changes to the tutorials, but I don't think that's gonna.
A lot of
affect
it
anyone,
was
really.
Ash being shit in the tutorial for whatever reason, apparently.
Oh yeah.
you know,
have to play as Ash. in the
yeah,
tutorial?
you
don't?
No,
you don't.
The first one you do.
Well,
Apparently
for the
there
first
were
one,
bugs
yeah.
with Ash specifically.
But I think they were
That's so
talking about the
hard.
second one
How do
because
you-
like
I think one's
In the
stupid.
tutorial
fun.
as Ash, how the hell are you gonna do blue and red buffs?
oh, did you know
Do
they
give
force
you
you
lots of items, or
in the first
I think
tutorial
they'll
they
probably
force you to
make
get
those
Thornmail. I always thought
Yeah,
that
it's
was
so funny. No, it's funny because you fight Master Yi and he kills himself trying to hit you.
nobody ever kills himself unless they're taunted though. Unless they're really new player in there, and then the tribunal fix. But that's all that happened with this patch. We're still waiting on Diana.
And then there was that other patch the other day with the
Yeah, were you
AFK
after the AFK?
prevention.
Oh, the AFK! I love that.
It's really good.
It's a little annoying that people haven't really caught on to it yet, so they're still taking a while to actually hit confirm.
I think it's funny though that the decline button is exactly where the play now button was.
That's good.
The other thing is if one
Why
person
is that good?
declines,
Because that way people actually have to pay attention to what
Yeah.
they're looking at. I
Well-
hate it when people can just click and then go AFK. Now people hopefully it just makes people think okay, I'm playing League of Legends right now. I'm accepting into my match right now.
That's not what I did.
I'm not a fucking.
It probably sucks.
I was playing Paper Mario while I was in Champion Select, so
Ass. You're a
No, but
tremendous
it probably
ass.
sucks ass for high elo people.
For
They
high low.
fucking-
Yeah,
20-minute queue. They walk
times
away.
and then one guy.
Yeah.
well, I mean, when that thing pops up, it automatically forces the league client to be the
Yeah, but
frontmost
what if
on
they're
there.
not? Let's
If they're
say
not at the
let's say I'm Darius.
Snapshot
Right?
GG.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Hmm.
Did you remember that?
I do remember
He was
that.
just sleeping.
He was sleeping.
He slept through champ select and shit. I think he got a ring.
Yeah,
from it.
and then he woke up.
I
with
don't know. I
memories.
think I think that even high elo players would rather have would
Well,
rather go
leave
back into
prevention,
Q.
yeah.
Plus,
let me call Dyrus up real quick and ask him. All right?
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck
I
you.
imagine that their second Q.
My opinion on this matter is.
Dude, you sound like Dyrus. Shut up.
I imagine that their second
I
Q
don't like
wouldn't be
it.
as long, just because they've already found all these people and they're just missing like one person.
Yeah.
It would suck for that.
But
Where
the thing is
what do
still
you think
buggy.
the elo range is that they grab players for to go against
I
you?
don't know, 100.
Yeah, it's
You
100.
think it's
It's
within
like
100?
100 or like 120.
They
Like,
probably search
100
all the
in
people
either
within
direction?
100 and then go down and then widen search and then widen search. Because like for that one guy who's that 2800 elo, like imagine what his queue time is like. I hope he just has like a group of people he plays against.
Yeah, didn't he just hit 2800 like a few days ago?
I don't know if it was a few days ago, but I think it was fairly recent.
No. Regardless, they're much better than
Good
us.
stuff. Battlecast Cho'Gath,
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Fanaj doesn't like it. Wonder why.
Why not?
Popular.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, I don't like.
I like
both
his
of
effects.
This shit, but
I haven't
think it's
seen the
cool.
effects.
I don't
but
know. I don't like how
I've
his
seen the
rup-
spikes.
I love the spikes. They're so cool.
His rupture doesn't do like a Vorpal spike thing anymore. What
What
it
is
does is it just is an explosion. Like it's an explosion from underground that knocks people up. And then his silence is like an audio.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's screech.
Oh yeah, he's got like boom
and
boxes on his shoulders.
His Vorpal spikes are like
Rockets.
I think it's rockets or gunshots.
It's,
I
it's
feel like
rockets or missiles or
Yeah.
gunfire.
I feel like it's just-
one.
And then his ulti is just the same as ulti as always, but he just eats them. But he's got a pretty cool recall animation. He like tucks up
Yeah,
into one
yeah,
little
it's
thing.
really
He's
cool.
like
So he's a
returning
transformer.
to base. Like
Oh,
yeah, he's kind of like he's just a really cool robot.
Can I play Optimus Prime?
Yeah, dude.
You need to make a
A custom skin?
account. You need to make a new account for Optimus Prime, and then kill the guy who already has that account because that account's already taken. No way is that not taken.
I wasn't talking about summoner name.
No, but you can make a an
I
account.
literally
for Optimus
wanna
Prime
play
and only
this
play Battlecast
champion.
Cho'Gath. Battlecast Skarner.
You're taking this in a direction where
Stop.
I didn't want to go.
I'm
He
sorry.
wants to play Optimus Prime as the
He's
champion.
fucking-
Okay, but there was the sneak peek picture. You could see Battlecast Skarner in the background.
Yeah.
so that's
And they've got that
definitely
thing
going
up in the
up
corner
With
where
Nivea and
yeah.
somebody else.
It's a Nivea,
There's a Nivea and somebody that
Kog'Maw.
Yeah, I don't get the.
There's one more.
We don't need Kog'Maw skins. I think it was Skarner also. I think it was Skarner, Nivea, and Kog'Maw previewed in that picture.
Oh yeah.
But we don't need any more Kog'Maw skins for now.
Honestly, we don't even need any more Battlecast skins.
I like them.
What the-
They're
pretty-
cool,
pretty
but like they shouldn't release all of these.
Yeah.
Like they could make more Vandal skins.
Or we
I
could
thought
have
the
more
Vandal
Ice
skins
and Fire skins.
Oh yeah, that
I'd
would.
love it if every champion
that's
had an
always
Ice
really
and Fire
cool.
skin. Why do tanks mostly get the Ice and Fire skins?
I don't know.
Because
Ari
Rammus has Ice and Fire. Ari does?
Ari has a fire skin.
Well,
not
now
ice.
she has
not
Ice
ice.
Fire.
That's a real nice
Alistar has a Fire one. Malphite now has Fire and Ice. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of
Ken has
brands
a nice one.
has Fire and Ice.
Yo.
Mm.
Kennen?
No.
No, the Arctic combat one. That's
Oh,
not
well,
specific.
that's
He doesn't have a
ice.
fire
It's
one.
not specifically ice. It's more like I'm a snow ninja.
I'm in the snow.
I'm from the Naruto movie. And then he jumps up on you. He uses his rainbow chakra to murder you.
Shut the fuck
I cut my hand at work.
Stop
today.
saying things, Patrick.
I will never stop saying things.
until you die.
Even when I die, I'm just gonna have like a robot hooked up to my vocal cords.
That is really sexy.
That'd be really creepy as fuck.
I'm really turned off.
Imagine if
by
you went to
that.
my funeral and then halfway through it, the fucking coffin just flies open, and I have like a mechanism rigged to make me rise and start shouting profanities.
This reminds me of the conversation Kevin and I were having on our way here.
Yeah.
We were talking about. Okay, Kevin said, "How awkward would it be if we walked down and Patrick and Nadir are just making out?"
Why?
That'd be pretty awkward.
Why would that ever happen?
I said that's not really awkward, more mind blowing,
Mind blowing.
and because like
You're just
It-
like,
it's just-
they're
it's just-
both gay?
well, it's just something that
I didn't know either of them were.
it's something that never really crossed my mind.
Yeah.
You two making out. That's just
true.
not a thought I would ever
Yeah.
have.
Okay, why are we
And
talking
what-
about this?
Because it's funny.
Nadir, why are you so offended at the
No, I'm
idea
not
of you and me
offended, it's
making
just-
out?
It's not happening, son.
We're both
It's not happening.
attractive
I'm out,
people.
I'm out. I'm out.
You
So,
should have nothing
well,
against
I'm
this.
out.
Then Kevin says, "Okay, well, what if Patrick's mom or dad is just sitting there watching?"
That would be really creepy. Yeah.
Exactly.
I just
Do we know about them? Like, are they lurking around a corner, or are they sitting in like a reclining chair, like swirling a glass of wine and wearing a smoking jacket?
I don't. They're right there, like sitting in front of you, watching you two make out.
Okay, so
And
we're
I
aware
just,
of
I
their
just,
presence.
yeah, I just
Then
thought
that's
that
actually
I would have
creepy.
like stepped into an alternate dimension where that's socially acceptable,
Yeah.
and Patrick and Nadir are gay. Those are the only differences.
That would be an alternate universe.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one where we're all bears, and society is run by bears, and then there's just naked people falling out of trees onto trampolines
Okay, thank you, Patrick.
and running through backyards.
Mm-hmm.
And people love honey, and bears just have people-shaped
So do they have internet though?
honey dispensers.
Oh God,
Fuck.
You know
that
how-
would be amazing.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you
I like
get
how
honey
your
in
first
bottles-
question is there still internet?
Is there still internet?
Yeah,
That's pretty important. That's
There's
pretty
bear internet.
Alright,
Like
so
it's
let's
still
go.
it's the same internet.
Is there bear porn?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't there be?
There's already bear
There's
porn.
fucking porn.
Oh God, really?
There's gotta
Really?
be.
Wow.
There's gotta be.
Well, don't they show pandas porn because they try to make them have sex?
They do show pandas porn, but I
Exactly.
think they show them people porn. I don't think they show them like
I don't-
pandas doing it. Maybe they have
Why
like
don't they
two
show
people
them
in
people?
Pandas
panda
aren't
suits.
even bears. Would there be panda people?
No,
in this
they wouldn't.
universe?
They'd be because those are what
They're marsupials.
Yeah,
But
marsupials.
still,
They wouldn't be people in this.
Yo, have you guys ever looked at League of Legends porn? I looked at it once because I just thought I was wondering how it looked. It's just so funny. I started dying. It's just
Some
so
of it's pretty
stupid.
crazy.
It's pretty
Everything
stupid.
that involves a yordle is just so
Yeah,
fucked
it's
up.
Sometimes people.
It's like, oh, there's Tristan taking a dick twice the size of her body.
So sometimes people post it to the league Reddit with like
Yeah.
the NSFW tag.
There's a on 4chan. There's when the league generals. There's a guy who spams Twitch porn,
Oh God.
and he just draws it. He just draws like he's drawn hundreds
Oh
of
my
pictures
God.
of
That's so
Twitch.
dumb.
That's almost as bad as Ego Ignacio.
Why was he do?
He's
Is he the guy who only
he-
plays Kennen?
yes,
Yeah.
and he is like in love,
love
with
with
Kennen.
Kennen.
Like literally in
Yeah.
love. Like he thinks Kennen is sexy.
Yeah, I know. I remember that because in that interview.
But yeah, no, people love to make female Kennen.
What?
Oh yeah, people always thought Kennen was female back in the day.
Why?
Like,
I don't know why.
Like back,
in his
lore, it says
he, yeah.
and his voice is.
and his voice is not a
Yeah.
girly voice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you
His
never,
voice is just a high pitched.
you never can tell with yordles, really.
Yodels?
VR?
Yodels?
Vigar's a woman.
Vigar could be a woman.
That'd be
They could just make like a she-gar
So-
skin.
Oh,
Who will
God.
save us from the evil?
Evil. Vigar is so evil, but he's never done anything.
Have you read his lore?
Why
Apparently,
was he
he's
doing
like
lore?
okay. So yordles are like
They're like Smurfs.
Well, but they need to be in a community.
Oh, okay.
Like they have to be around other yordles.
People say he's like a cat under the hat.
What?
Why?
Why are
I've
you
heard
interrupting
people
his story?
Okay, continue your story, and then we'll talk about how big.
Okay.
How Vagar is a cat in the hat.
Okay.
And he says rhymes.
Okay, so yeah, so basically Vigar, however you say his name, was like separated from all other yordles like for a very long time,
Yeah.
and he went insane because of it, and now he
What?
wants to kill every other yordle.
Wow.
I agree, because Yordles fucking
Yeah,
suck.
Yodels are fucking dumb.
I will join Vigar on his quest for
I like
Yordle
Lulu.
extermination
I like
in his
Lulu.
Yordle cost.
Do we have to kill Lulu?
Yeah.
That shit tastes purple, dude.
Yeah, she probably tastes like grapes. Like if you were eating her out, she'd probably
Oh,
taste like
God.
grapes.
Why are we taking it into
I
that
feel like I
direction?
Why do we
Enjoy
keep
that.
going back to porn?
What?
I feel like I would enjoy eating
You would enjoy
grapes.
eating grapes?
This pussy tastes like grapes.
Exactly.
This should taste
She
like-
has like cat ears or something on her hat.
With all the 5 food groups.
No, those are her ears
Her
sticking
ears
out of her
are just
hat.
like, are they pointy like elf ears or are they pointy like?
All yordles have like pointy ears.
That's true. But yeah, people have been saying Vigar is a cat under the hat.
Who cares?
I think it'd be cool if you had like a pre-corruption Vigar and he was just like a cool-looking cat dude who casts crazy magic evil
I
spells.
feel like that should be a
Well,
skin.
I guess
That'd
that's
be a really
okay.
awesome skin.
I mean, Rumble's a shark.
What?
What
you
the
looked
fuck?
at him. He's got fucking fins for ears.
Oh yeah, he does. It's so weird. Rumble's just a gross-looking shit. He looks so dirty.
He
Like
is.
Rumble looks like he has never showered in his entire life.
Dude, he's
He probably has crust like in between his little tiny fingers.
On-
Stop.
On the other hand,
stop.
so does Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger's hair is so dirty. It's
Yeah,
like
it's full of bolts.
do
and
you know what a
shit.
beaver tail is?
Oh,
It's like one gigantic.
beaver tail afro.
Yeah, that's one thing. But like, it's like one
Behind-
giant dreadlock. His hair is a dreadlock afro.
Heimer's a scientist though, so he probably showers.
So's Rumble.
Rumble is
Rumble?
a junkyard curator, and he is fucking disgusting.
You haven't read the lore.
I know he rides a fucking junk machine.
Rumble is
non-whole that was
Heimerdinger's like Yordle rival.
Gal pal.
No, they hate each other.
They don't sit on the bed late at night and like call each other, and be like, "Hey, girl,
And he get
do it tonight." And then eat Ben and Jerry's by the pint.
By the
By the
pint.
pint.
Oh god, because that one boy just doesn't like them.
He will never like them. Because they live across each other and they can see each other through the windows like that.
And the boy is Tristana.
If Tristana was secretly
You
a
know,
guy in the
Rumble-
twist ending,
Rumble named his machine Tristy.
Yeah.
he actually like is
Yeah,
after
like that's
Tristana's
legitimate.
pussy.
Yeah, he wants
He has
to
a crush on
stop.
Tristana.
He's got tiny little crusty yordle dick. He's not gonna
wants
be able to
Tristana.
satisfy.
He
I've
wants
seen the porn.
Tristana.
She needs giant.
You've seen
Stop
the
it!
porn.
Stop looking at
I
people
want to
let's
see
see
the
porn.
porn.
She's got a need for a giant cock.
Oh,
twice the
God.
size of
Oh
her
my
body.
God.
What if Rumble?
Rumble's gonna put a cock on his robot and use that to fuck her.
This is the most inappropriate GGCast.
This is the
so
best
far.
Don't
cast.
And it's the
ever
second
made.
one.
Yeah, there are gonna be so many people offended at this cat. I hope so. I just hope we get at least like 2 emails. By the way, I think the email is like the ggcastpage@gmail.com.
You have
Oh,
an
that's
email?
Because every
Why do we have all
an
these
email now for a
things?
podcast? Isn't it cool?
Because you need one to make a
you want to
YouTube
make
account.
a Gmail account to have a
You need a Gmail account to make a YouTube account,
Yeah.
or you
Yeah.
need at least an
You need
email.
an email, and Gmail works. And
Because
Gmail.
YouTube is owned by Google.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So now we have an email address. Get back to
Let's
discussing
get back to
hot
Tristana
Tristana
porn.
porn.
That is-
Stop it! No,
so
it's
good.
not where we're going.
Let's
All right,
change.
No,
let's
we're
talk
going to
about-
we're going to take it in a
let's
different
talk about
direction.
Meta.
Meta?
Meta. Let's talk
Like
about how
Meta Knight?
stagnant the meta is.
Meta Knight. Dude,
What do
he's
you think
banned.
Riot
I don't
needs
think
to
it's
do
that
to change the
stagnant.
meta?
Like, remember last time how I talked about the original meta was
80 carry mid and then
Caster top.
tank support bottom.
tank support bottom, and it's obviously changed a lot since then. And I don't
It
think
has, but we've had the same bruiser top, AP mid, range carry support bottom.
But we've also had the introduction of kill lanes.
That's true.
Introduction.
Well, I don't think
they've
just-
always been there.
I don't think-
remember
no, they
Outside
haven't.
Blitz has been
Yeah?
around forever.
That-
Dude,
has-
Garen Tarek has been on for
Yeah.
Sun. That's really ancient. What
My
else?
friends do Tanajin.
But like the idea of
That's
the
not
kill
true,
lane,
yeah.
like sure there were those combinations that were kill lanes, but no one ever really thought of them as this is a kill lane,
designated kill lane.
right? And kill lanes are mostly like right now used to
Yeah.
counter support.
80 carry bottom.
Well, heal supports though,
Yeah.
sustain supports.
But the thing that I don't like is that if you have your kill lane bottom, typically it's like a double bruiser or a bruiser support bottom, and you don't really have the late game scaling
Mhm.
that other carries, that having a carry gives you.
That's true.
And it's sort of an all or nothing strat, because if you don't get that steamroll on early game, and the enemy 80 carry plays carefully, then you typically end up losing late game. So it's not really a
But that's the
viable
idea.
strategy.
That's the thing. It's just all
The idea is to shut them
Yeah.
down, and if you
But
don't,
they're-
because they're
it's-
good enough to avoid that, then they still can
It's
win.
countered pretty easily by the sort of laid back play style.
Basically, Soraka.
Yeah, like having Soraka.
No, you can fucking burst Rocket down.
Yeah, you can. You can definitely
can.
put somebody in a Soraka lane.
But still,
I just don't think that.
I meant the playstyle in which Soraka gives you.
Yeah,
The sitting there and farming and
My-
like staying in
Well,
lane
good
forever.
Soraka should harass bananas.
bananas,
Yo, it's-
bananas, silence, all that shit. But I think that Riot can't really do a lot to change the meta. That it's more of a players need to recognize.
Well, yeah, no,
more viable strategies.
That's because the meta is an entirely player based thing.
Yeah, because like if Riot, the only way I could see Riot changing the current meta would be if they nerfed either all 80 carries or if they nerfed the items they rely on.
Well,
Nerfing
Which
80 carries would be awful.
Yeah, which would be
I would
completely awful
be
and
really
terrible
upset.
for the game. So, I really don't think that we're going to see a huge meta shift anytime soon.
I kind of disagree with that because I read, I think it was on the CLG website that Hotshot GG, as like the leader of the team,
yeah,
Really did not.
was
George's
was
jungle.
like trying to like set up a different like lane setup.
Yeah,
they were
going to
go double mid.
for
So I mean, if that turns out to work, obviously because like everyone needs to do what the pro players are
A
doing.
lot of guys in the league club at UConn have been talking about how they would run double AP mid and how that was really successful for them. But do you have a jungler in that comp, or do you have a
Yeah,
team
no,
on
because
bottom?
you send one person to the outer lanes.
Okay, because 2v1 bottom, there are a couple champs who can do that.
Yeah, Shen.
Shen?
I don't think you
think
could
so.
because you could just push up to his tower and then
I've seen like
poke at the tower.
a lot of times people pick Shen in order to 2v1 bottom because what they do is they max his shield first. They max feint,
Oh yeah,
feint,
fight.
feint,
Der max fight.
Continue.
But continue, yeah.
and what it does is he's not going to win the lane, but he's there
Yeah.
to hold the tower.
That's like how it is in Dota though. Because there's suicide lanes in Dota where it's like, one person up against a tri-lane or up against a duo lane. And you'll have a person like Windrunner, because one of her abilities is she gains maximum movement speed, and she becomes completely untargetable by auto attacks. So
That's not
What the
broken
fuck?
yeah,
or anything.
Why
and
is
she
Dota
it lasts
Okay,
for,
it's
like,
not
15
League,
seconds.
it's not
It's
League, so
but I'm just saying
that's
that
why.
the concept exists in other MOBAs,
Yeah.
so it's definitely something which we could port over to League. But I don't think it would work too well because it's really easy to poke down a tower in League, but in Dota towers are a lot tougher. Like
Yeah,
they
they
take
are.
more damage, or they take more effort to take down,
And
they do
and
way less
their
damage.
their attack pattern is different.
Because they target champ. I think they prioritize closest, or they prioritize.
They
champion?
prioritize most damage.
Oh yeah. whoever's-
So that's why
yeah.
so the hero is going to get targeted.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Pretty soon.
That's
So
really
you want
interesting.
if a minion's about to die, you want to back off the tower a little bit and then go back in,
Okay.
or you can just have your tank aggro it. But because it'll hold aggro, I think.
And the range is really far.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah,
But
that's-
enough Dota talk.
Are you talking about the meta?
Talking about the League meta, I think that Diana is going to be maybe an effect on the meta because she's an AP Stonewall's
jungler.
shown that she's a really strong AP jungler.
Her
And,
passive is really good.
Yeah, they're working on new AP items for that, or that's what they've been
Actually,
saying for
what
a
what
while.
I've seen because of with the recent champions released, it looks like they're trying to make champions that work with lesser used items.
Yeah. Because what would Diana really benefit from? I feel like she would really
Melody,
benefit
like
from a
Melody,
Rage Blade.
and a Rage
or
Blade,
Melody.
not Stinger, the thing that's
Gunblade?
Nashor's Tooth.
Nashor's too. Yeah, she could.
She's an attack speed, AP, MRes.
She's like an Akali
She scales
kind
off of all of those, right?
Yeah.
But more tanky.
So she scales off Emrys?
I mean, not
No.
MRes, MPen.
Okay. Yeah, she definitely seems like she's gonna. If she turns out to be a decent AP jungler, that'd be really cool. Also, somebody posted a video recently about, or I don't know if they posted it recently or if I just saw it recently, about jungling as Gragas. Because apparently before Shushei really made everybody realize Gragas is a really viable AP mid, he was really typically built as a tank. And this guy took the tank Gragas build and brought it into the jungle. And he's been pretty successful with that because you have really strong clearing with your Drunken Rage and your Body Slam. Because your Body Slam gets
It's AoE.
an AoE, and then your Drunken Rage.
Oh,
gives you a
everything's
huge
AoE.
80 stare.
I think the biggest issue though is that Body Slam's damage is divided amongst targets.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
No, I
It doesn't
didn't
hit
know.
everyone for the same. It's,
Yeah, but his ult and Q may kind of make up for that.
Yeah.
you're not gonna just ult a minion camp.
Yeah. You're gonna
Well,
queue them, but
You're gonna Q them.
Yeah, but you're
And
not
that's
gonna
the
ult
kill
them.
thing.
But
Why
the
would you
thing that they're
You
talking
just said
about,
ult.
Yeah, you were talking about how.
No. I'm
ult.
talking in terms of damage.
Oh yeah, that's fine. No, I'm talking about
But,
killing camps.
His
I'll
gangster,
talk about actual champions themselves.
his gangster are definitely really strong with his ulti and his Body Slam combined, and then you throw red buff in.
And he
there.
does have really good sustain.
Yeah, good with his Drunken Rage and his. It's just I'd like to see that become a more common. I'd really like to see Jungle Gragas in a tournament. See how that turns out.
Well, if you see it in
I
a
don't know if-
tournament, you're going to see it everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. And I think he can 1v1 really well with his Drunken Rage. Because it gives him a damage reduction and it gives him the 80 bonus.
Mhm.
Drunken Rage is a really good spell, but it's really not...
It's hard
good for
to
AP
use,
mid.
though. Like, if you're being attacked, you sit there and tank damage while it's channeling.
Yeah. But it doesn't... How long is a channel?
It's like a second, maybe a second and a half.
I don't...
It's
I
like
think
two.
if you see another person coming towards you, you can
I don't
Drunken
think it's
Rage.
quite 2. It's got to be 1.5 at most.
Okay, whatever. It's around the area.
Yeah,
You know
I don't
what the
think
weird
it's-
thing
I think
about
you
it
can
is?
cancel it early, can't you?
Mm,
You can cancel it.
You
The
can,
weird
but
thing
it doesn't give you the buff.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to channel the full time to get the damage reduction.
Alright.
But the weird thing about it is, if you click to move somewhere, and then while you're moving, if you don't reach your destination, you use it. Afterwards, you will continue moving.
That's cool.
But at the same time, I've been hit by skill shots for stupid reasons like that. I do it to dodge a skill shot, but then he starts
Oh.
walking afterwards.
Well, I don't think that's the fault of the league. You
This
just
is-
issue the
it's
new
'cause-
It's just
command.
one of those things. Normally people don't
You could
continue
just
moving
W and
after
then
they
hit
cast
S.
things like that.
Use a W and hit S. Stop it.
I don't think I ever used the S button.
Really?
Stop juking.
I
is
always
important.
use it.
Especially if you're Wukong.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Wukong stop jukes are so crazy.
But it's so easy to tell when he's stopped and when he's actually.
Not anymore.
Not
Because they
really.
fixed his
Yeah, they did.
W. It
You
now
just don't see
dropped-
Wukong
It
all
now
that
looks
often.
exactly like if he just stopped.
I don't know why though. Wukong's really strong.
You don't see him a lot because he doesn't have sustain. He just has damage. So
Riven doesn't
when
have
you put him in a
sustain
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Ribbon
Need...
has sustain with his free shield.
That's true. Well, yeah, kind of. But like, you just build lifesteal. Like, it's the same
You
reason why
can.
Well, no, but Wukong
That's not really a
doesn't-
good idea.
Wukong doesn't get the same bonus.
What?
off
How is
of
it not a
life.
bad idea? No,
Because Wukong.
Because, like, it's kind of like, in my opinion, it's a waste of an item slot to get a lifesteal item. Like, I mean, granted, Bloodthirster does give him a lot of AD.
Yeah.
I feel like making him tankier is better. Plus, I don't think he really needs the sustain because he's got so many like really good escapes.
Typically, I just pick. Well, you don't want to use escapes in trades and shit.
Okay, but
I
top
mean,
lane for the most part is.
If
all
you're talking about top lane,
I'm talking about top lane.
I
and,
typically
like,
would get a Philo Stone first, and then I go for a Brutalizer into some other stuff. There's the build right there. Some other stuff.
You're
But,
such a good build, dude.
Brutalizer is really core on Wukong because it gives him pretty much everything he needs. It gives him cooldown reduction for across all of his abilities. Which
Honestly,
all
I don't really
see
build it
that.
on him. What I do
You
is
build,
personally,
Brutalizer?
no, I go double Dorns into Phage. I go Mallet first. I get the lifesteal of Spell Vamp, right?
Yeah.
Because then I usually, what I used to do is I used to go Mallet Atmas. Oh, fucking Atmas, I hate that item.
You ever do
So-
Jungle Pantheon?
I don't even have Pantheon. I've never played it.
Extremely effective with Dorn stacking.
Is it?
That's what I've realized whenever I do it is that if you have you even want to get like 3 or 4 Dorn's blades on your
Really?
Pantheon because you really need to push that early game advantage and Dorn's blades give you such an early
Yeah,
game.
they obviously, yeah.
So whenever I see like Jungle Pantheon, it's a really ganking oriented jungle.
Yeah,
because
you
you're
don't
not
clear.
going for clear speed.
You just take your buffs
So
and fucking game.
yeah, you want to get blue, red, and then go buff. Because that
And go
stun
buff.
And then
all
go
that
buff.
did.
Dude,
And then
you
go buff. You want to go
So
buff
take
the other
all of your
lanes.
clothes
You
off.
take your buffs.
What?
You take your buffs. And then
He's
you
going
donate
buff.
them to the other lanes.
He's going in the
by
buff.
feeding, right?
Well, there is
Like,
one
Yeah,
skin.
dude. You
Best
get,
strategy
yeah.
is
The
to
one Pantheon
pick
Oh
more.
yeah,
Almost
oh
like
yeah.
At least.
Best strategy is you pick more, you feed their 80 carry, and then you hold their 80 carry. And then you win because you have 2 80 carry.
And then they get
Except when
QSS.
they don't die. And
Yeah, except when they get QSS and they're
And then your whole plan is fucked.
Does QSS clear the ulti?
QSS gets rid of
Oh.
every single debuff.
Good lord.
Or is that cleanse?
No.
No, that's
QSS.
QSS. QSS gets rid of all debuffs.
QSS is basically cleanse.
But
No,
It's
it's
better
better
than
because
cleanse. Better than
it works on
cleanse?
everything.
Christ.
Except I don't think QSS works on exhaust.
no, it does. It does.
Does it?
Yeah, it does. So does Cleanse.
Or is
Yeah,
it just
that's-
is it just
Cleanse
slow?
works on it too, yeah.
Fun fire cape.
Fun
Fun
Wait,
fire?
what?
Fun fire cape.
Fun fire. What the fuck?
Oh, remember when that stacked even though
So
it was
speaking of jungling,
Okay.
I read today on Reddit. It was
Reddit shoutouts.
Continue.
it was a thread about people who play only one champion up to like 2,000 plus ELO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one guy said Udyr. And what he does is because he's so good at Udyr, and people who are really good at jungle Udyr can, you know how the normal jungle Udyr is Phoenix Turtle?
Yeah.
Well, his jungle Udyr was Phoenix Tiger.
Really?
That's interesting.
And granted, you're squishier to start with, at least.
What are you doing right now?
Apparently, the Tiger magic damage proc works even after you switch to Phoenix, as long as you don't attack something. But his cycle for ganking was you load up Tiger so you get the magic damage proc, then you go straight into Bear so you can stun, and that stun attack will do that big burst,
Yeah.
and then you Phoenix to just wear him down,
Yeah.
and you get the most DPS that you can get on Udyr.
I definitely think that's a really that's definitely a really strong strategy.
That's really interesting.
Like the sustain thing, I think that turtle stance is really overvalued. As far as
It's really like you don't really use it when you're ganking,
Mhm.
and all it really does is just tank minion damage for you.
It's for tanking mini damage. It's for
It's
healing
for
up in
diving
the
a little
jungle.
bit.
It's for getting mana back.
But,
Yeah, diving a little.
Like
bit.
even
You're
then,
diving
if you've
a
got
little bit.
with this DPS, you're killing minions faster,
Yeah.
so you're not tanking as much damage.
It's definitely something people should consider looking at.
So
Like the only difference is you really need those health pots to start with.
Yeah, one of the biggest things that couldn't you just take Vamp Sept if you're going for Tiger?
yeah. What is the skill order on that? Early on in the jungle. What are these?
I know that the final level is 5 points in Tiger, 5 points in Bear, 3 points in Turtle, and 5 points in Phoenix. You level Phoenix and Tiger evenly.
Yeah.
with 1 point in bear,
Yeah.
and you don't get turtle stance like until like at earliest it's like level 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that would definitely work.
It
out
works, but it's hard. Like you need to really know Udyr inside and out to do it.
There's a lot of really. I find that if anybody is ever playing Udyr, they're typically really good at Udyr because he's not really like he's a champion that like every time you see him, people are like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna die! This fucking Udyr is gonna rape me!" And then you try, and then people are like, "Oh my god, Udyr is so overpowered! I'm gonna go play Udyr right now." And they buy Udyr and they do really shitty.
Well, Udyr's a hard champion just because he can be shut down so easily. He can be kited.
He can really be kited really easily.
Like if anyone on the team has a slow, he's kind of like fucked.
Do you ever get Shrelias on Udyr and they go bear?
Australia's actually really cool.
It's just so fun.
I haven't played Udyr in so long.
Like,
I did exactly what you said. I saw Udyr raping face.
and then you're like, I'm
I was like, I want that.
And then you fed.
Yeah.
Speaking of feeding, I picked up Twisted Fate.
Yo,
Yeah. He's squishy as
He's-
such balls.
He's probably the best feeder in the game.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Because you can TP right in there.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
keep feeding quickly. You take revive, teleport.
This is
and
the
then
best feeder in the game.
you max your ulti.
I'm gonna go right
Max your ulti
here
level 1.
between
Max
these
your ulti.
two enemies. That's a best idea.
Yeah.
Let's go right there.
I'm gonna teleport into gank, but I'm gonna teleport in behind their tower.
Sneaky
I know the
as
lane
shit.
is pushed right now, but they're now gonna see me coming. Up the tower.
No one will
Before
expect
I got
that.
there.
I think Twisted Fate's real good though. If you know how to play,
Oh, yeah,
if you
yeah.
can play him, he's. Real
As
good.
I
If
kept
you-
playing more games, because I'm trying to pick
High
him up
risk,
for.
high
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm trying to pick him
Reward.
up for
Whatever.
solo queue kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I've been playing a lot. I played like 4 or 5 games the same on Saturday, and as I played more games, I got better at them. But those early games were real rough.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Because of that, and because of like other reasons, my match history right now is all defeats except for my most recent win as support.
You're the
striker.
best.
I kind of
Yeah.
like while
This Ezreal was yelling at me the whole game because I died at level like 3 or 4 after he tower dove.
Yo, you're bad. You should
And I'm
take
just like,
shots from.
well, I tried to leave and then I tried to like stay in EXP range, but then not caught me because it was a Nautilus Caitlyn bottom lane.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But then Kennen kind of got raped a little bit, but then he took it back. Renekton completely shut down Rumble top. I don't even know how that happened.
It's funny.
Maybe just
I think it's
'cause Rumble
supposed to
wasn't-
be that way.
You think it's supposed to be that? Well,
Well,
Renekton
early
does have
on.
a crazier.
Early on,
And
Renekton
Rumble
beats
can't
him.
really farm from far away.
I don't know. I just remember
Well, Rumble's-
Rumble versus Renekton, and he was surprised he was winning against Renekton
No,
for
no.
whatever reason.
What, no,
Rumble's supposed to be.
Wait, wait.
The
was it-
Rumble, I don't know if he's supposed to be or not.
No. Basically,
Maybe
how it
it's
is.
just an even match. and the guy
No.
was more skilled.
F you. Let me tell you. All right. Let me tell you.
Okay.
Okay. Renekton beats the shit out of Rumble until like level 9ish.
Yeah.
And where Rumble's Q does a shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
Then your Rumble's supposed to win the lane. It's
Yeah.
the same as Rumble versus Riven, in my opinion.
But the Renekton has so much sustain off his Q.
Yeah, but when you get Boda, the hell does it
That's true,
matter?
that's true.
What does it matter?
And that's the
But
same
if you
really
can
only
take advantage
happens
of that.
Once every couple seconds.
Yeah, yeah.
like but he needs to really be
Yeah,
above
yeah.
50 rage.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's negligible.
Whenever I play Renekton, I completely ignore the rage thing.
That's really bad.
Like, my
It's
eyes
actually
gloss
not that
over.
bad. Honestly, in
You know,
my
Rumble
opinion,
damage is rage.
Renekton revolves around his ultimate, which automatically gives him like full rage.
Yeah. I just will be, like, playing Renekton, and my eyes glass over the moment I try to look at anything involving rage. I'm just, like, looking at the skill, I'm like, okay, here's what it does. And then under rage...
Because if you were always worried about how much rage you have, you wouldn't do anything. You'd be auto attacking, and then one
You'd be using your
one
Q
ability
for
would use up
sustain.
all your rage, and then you're done.
Is that how it works? I don't play.
Yeah,
Renekton,
what-
so-
If you're over 50 rage... and
Your
you use
abilities do more
your
shit.
ability
Yeah.
does an extra
Same with
thing.
Rumble.
Like, doesn't it do 3 hits on it?
No.
Except Rumble's overheat.
It's not
Rumble's
like
overheat.
well it.
No, it is.
It is no, you're right. It's the same, but it's different because
It's the same, but it's different.
Gotcha,
Renekton,
Gotcha. Thanks. Done
Thanks,
here.
we're
Done
done.
here.
All right.
No more explanation needed.
Renekton has 2 states where Rumble has 3.
Yeah.
Renekton
Yeah.
has below 50 and above 50.
What about 100? The same thing.
100's the same thing as
Hundred's
above
the same
50.
thing as above
Okay.
50. You see, 100 is more than 50.
Really?
Yeah.
And also,
That's
not.
fascinating.
using
No,
an
I don't
ability
think so.
above 50 reduces it to 0.
What? I
Yeah.
thought you could just take off the 50 chunk.
Well, maybe it's minus 50.
Because if it reduces
All I
to
know is
0,
that-
it would really suck.
All I know is that it takes a shit ton.
Because yeah. But your auto attacks
Whereas
generate
Rumble,
rage.
it really like you can hover in that danger zone
Yeah.
and do
You can,
massive
you really
damage.
can,
Yeah.
Didn't they change? Yeah, they nerfed his danger
it
zone
also needed.
patch. But
I think isn't that? I thought that damage was only on the Q.
no, they nerfed his
everything
damage, but they
overall.
nerfed his danger zone amplification.
Yeah, only on the Q.
No,
on
they
everything.
nerfed it
Everything?
globally.
Really?
His shit was 30% stronger. 30.
Wait, do you mean the danger zone or
The
the
danger
overheat?
zone.
When he the danger zone.
The danger zone damage
Yeah.
buff is decreased. I'm not gonna go.
I thought it was something with overheat that they did.
Overheat.
No,
the
overheat's the
overheat
same.
as well.
Overheat's always been the same.
Does-
Remember when overheat procced Gunblade?
Dude, shit was broken. Yeah.
Overheat, you see
Yeah.
the
What,
old
what exactly does
natural
overheat do? I know you can't cast
Overheat,
spells.
when you
you're
overheat, you're silenced, but you do extra damage.
Your
on
auto
attacks.
attacks do magic damage, I believe, or whatever it is. But they hurt a shit ton.
They
scale off
really
AP.
do a lot
Yeah.
because they scale off AP. So
Yeah.
Gunblade on release,
There's really no
Rumble
downside to
was really,
Rumble.
really good.
And Rumble's one of those champions who doesn't have doesn't use mana and has a shield.
Yeah.
He's another free sustain
Mhm.
champion.
He's too good.
It's really
It's not
Brad's
okay.
got to address that shit. Although
Mhm.
Rumble's not bad with his free sustain. Although it can get.
It's not a
yeah.
huge shield.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
not.
small.
Not like
It's mostly
Riven's.
with the move speed, basically.
Yeah.
It's
The move speed
Riven's
is
shield
fantastic.
like every 6 seconds.
Every 6 seconds. Oh yeah, I'm gonna shield 800 damage. Right?
And dash.
and dash across the map. I'm gonna flash and shield 800 damage. This spell.
I don't think she can go through walls with it though.
I
Can
think she
Riven?
can dash over.
Probably the
through
smaller
Probably
ones.
through thin walls, but
I don't know.
not through all.
Like the slight
It's
like
not-
thing,
it's not
like
huge.
Shit.
yeah.
What?
It's not a huge dash.
Why are our feet touching?
Because
Fuck.
you love.
Alright, goddamn. Oh my
Maybe
god.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
the
the
tornado. Why are you such a
earthquake.
whore?
Okay.
Who's this kid?
We were just making out, and now you're fucking rubbing shit with this guy.
Sorry, man.
What's wrong?
You
with
know,
Yo,
don't you know how to be
fuck
faithful?
you.
Like
No,
fuck.
dude. No.
Nadia's not a one-man player.
Tristana porn.
Tristana porn. Just
Tristana
good stuff.
porn.
No, we're done with that.
We're done with that. Okay.
Alright.
Fuck you both.
Alright. Annie on who's the hottest bitch in league? Rise.
Annie on Rise.
You mean the purple pickle?
Yeah,
Give me a purple pickle.
So what we're
I heard
saying
about
is
that big old
this
dick you got.
this 5-year-old is using a purple pickle as a dildo.
Yep.
yeah.
We're great people.
This is what we talk about.
I honestly don't like Rise's shit. I don't think we
Rise's
read
new
I don't.
picture.
I don't like the picture's fine. The
I
icon.
think the new art
icon's
is
fucking
really
dumb.
cool. I don't
like Rise.
hate.
Why?
I love Rise. Fuck you.
I love Rise too.
I don't like Rise. He's
Rise
so
is second best. No, Rise is the third best
he
champion.
just
in this
sits
game.
there like he doesn't
Opinions,
move
opinions.
much.
Varys
He's
number
so
one, Draven
immobile.
number two.
Opinions.
Rise.
He's like
opinions,
Xerath.
Opinions.
No, I'm talking about the coolest champions
Rise?
to play.
Yeah,
Opinions.
because like to pull off his full combo,
Fuck you.
or rather his full cycle, because he just does it over and over
Yeah.
again.
I saw Rise who had his cycle so well down. He caught one dude, and he was literally continuously doing damage. There was no
Literally
breaks.
continuously.
That's
There were
like
no
that.
breaks. I was so confused because whenever I
that's
play
good
Rise, I'm
Rise. Yeah,
pew,
no,
pew, pew,
Rise.
pew,
I recognize
second,
Rise
pew,
is not a
pew, second.
bad champion. He does massive damage late game, and he sustains like crazy.
have you ever seen an AD Rise?
Shut up, Patrick. I'm talking.
Lisbane,
awful.
Shut
Gunblade.
up,
Shut up.
Patrick. Shut up.
amazing.
So bad. I'm gonna try that next game I play.
So good.
But Rise,
So good.
to do that, he kind of has to stand still.
Yeah.
And I don't
Sure,
like that.
sure.
It's boring to me. Like I
Well,
don't want to stand still.
doesn't
I like
have to stand
I like playing champion. Like as far as AP mid goes, I like playing champions who can
Well,
who can cast their spells while moving.
Did you see the Ari juking the Karthus in the Korean?
Yeah, who hasn't?
Showcase.
That shit is so nice.
It was so crazy. The Karthus
Karthus
was
was a
just,
suicide.
she had like that much health left, and she was just
That
ulti,
much.
and then
It was literally that.
yeah, she had. I'm holding my fingers up, and there's a very small amount.
It was
of
literally under 50 HP.
It's basically
She had
Patrick's
she had
stick.
like no HP left, and she was just skirting the outside of his
Defile.
defile thing. I'm gonna hate you so much. She was skirting the outside of his defile range.
What did he
And
say? I
just
missed that.
casting spells, and he died. And then, oh my god, it was great to watch. And then, did you see the Ezreal clip with the? I forget who was. I think it was a Malphite who was trying to get away.
What?
There's
No,
an
no,
Ezreal
it
who
wasn't
ulted
speed.
It was a Karthus.
Oh, yeah.
No one
It
will
was the same-
understand what I'm
game.
talking
It's the same
about.
game.
Yeah, okay.
So
Why are you bum
appropriate.
fuggling me?
What?
Only on weekend.
Nadir
games,
is
though.
now a Burbibbly bug.
He is.
What the hell is that?
A Burbugaboo.
What the hell is that?
Burbibly
A
bugaboo.
Burbibly bug is a bubble. Is a
Fuck all of
burbugaboo.
you.
Is a Mike Burbiblia. Burbiglia.
I don't even understand.
Burbibly bug.
I'm just gonna keep
We
holding
need a
this pillow.
champion called like Bugaboo the Burbibly bug. And he's just gonna be the biggest Burbiggly bug.
Are you trying to?
And his cue is gonna be Burbiggle.
No. His cue is gonna be Wubbatog Dunkledink.
No, that's his ulti. His ulti.
Wubbatog Dunkledink.
And then he's gonna be like, do you Wubbatog Dunkledink? And they're gonna be like, what? And their head's gonna explode.
Basically,
What?
He's gonna be like lying.
they're gonna be Nadir right now.
Why?
His head's
Because
exploding
Nadir
so
has
hard.
no idea what's going on. Kevin does know, because Kevin was there.
Yep.
Burbiggly bugs.
I'm honestly
And-
confused.
I helped
Shit.
kill her with a Burbiggly.
You helped kill the Burbiggly
And every
bug.
person who ever listens
But then
to
Mike
this
killed
ever.
me.
Please tell me that they're going to change the dragon to be a Burbiggly bug.
No.
Oh god. What if they change the Baron?
Baron is just a big old Burbiggly bug.
Barony bug.
I
Baron.
But
don't.
he'll attack with like double auto attack speed like they did before.
Baron
And he'll
Burbiggly
just
bug.
kill
Yeah,
everyone.
shit. Patrick,
Wait,
were
what?
you of that? Hey, okay,
Like
Baron
this was a few weeks ago.
Yeah, Baron was glitched as shit. His attack speed was basically 2.5.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
It
this is broken.
It was 10 times as much as it was supposed to be.
Oh!
He attacks
That's
faster
awesome.
than Jax, dude. That's fucking retarded. That's Baron.
Jax attacks pretty fast.
So Baron will basically
speaking
kill him
of
in time.
Baron,
Yeah.
Remember when Jax could solo Baron at level 13?
Nope.
That was
Uh,
pre-rework Jax. When he got a go.
Yeah,
once
when he
got a
was
rig-
retardedly
I don't know
OP.
if he had to get a Wriggles or a Gunblade, but once he got
I-
one of
I
those,
was playing
just done
Diana
with-
on the PvE
Oh,
and
you
I
have
soloed
PvE
Baron.
installed? What? At what level?
I think it was like 16.
Okay.
But the thing is, it all revolved around like I didn't have Spell Vamp or Lifesteal or anything.
Yeah.
Her shield, the way it works is you activate the shield and you get these 3 charges
Yeah.
that will hit things and do AoE damage.
Mhm.
And when all 3 charges are used up, the shield refreshes.
The cooldown does?
No, the
Oh,
actual
you
you
shield.
get another
comes back.
shield.
How long's the cooldown? Could you keep it up,
Not
like,
long. I
pretty
think it was
often?
like 6 seconds.
So you could keep it up pretty much
Right.
all the time.
So the shield was tanking the Baron damage, and because her damage is pretty ridiculous.
Alright.
So like
I think we need a good old-fashioned OP champion to hit the servers.
No, it's not like that hasn't happened in a while.
He's not like Zyra's.
OP
not
for
OP.
2
I mean, Zyra's fine,
Zyra's
and Darius
fine.
is completely balanced.
Darius
and, like,
wasn't that
Nautilus can't keep you like still for more than 1 second. So, like, we totally
Yeah.
need an OP champion right now.
No, here's the thing: is that your definition of OP is so convoluted at this point because you haven't seen an OP champion in so long.
Actually,
You're like, yeah, you haven't seen release Jinzhao, so you're just like, oh man, these guys are pretty
that's not
overpowered.
true. Darius is pretty
Darius Day One?
overpowered.
Darius Day 1 was pretty bad, but
Darius
the thing is,
right now is still pretty bad.
He's annoying.
But the thing is, you haven't seen an OP champion in so long that you think, oh, Darius is real bad.
What are you
You
talking
haven't gotten
about?
a champ who's like, holy, he just fucking one-shotted
Yeah.
me right dead.
Remember release Yorick? That guy was fucking so strong.
Oh, what are you talking about?
strong.
Release
So
Yorick is
too
so
strong.
OP.
I remember when John bought that champ day 1, and he refused to play anybody else because he bought the champ, he bought the skin pack, and then
Yeah.
he was trying to do this crazy Gangplank build on him.
What, the fucking Infinity Edge?
Yeah, with
Yorick?
the Infinity Edge, Warmogs.
What?
It was like this. It's this build that basically does the most damage you can possibly do.
Okay.
It's
But
like
you're Yorick.
Warmogs.
Oh, and this
Atmas,
was before the
Infinity
Warmogs
Edge.
Atlas
Yeah,
nerf.
before all these nerfs.
Okay.
It was like Warmogs, Atmas, Infinity Edge, Bloodthirster, Force of Nature,
What, like,
and then
Probably
Force
Trinity
of
Force.
Nature
That
or
long.
something?
Trinity Force.
Force of Atmogs, yeah.
But it was just
No boots?
no boots because you you had
No?
Phantom Dancer, not Trinity Force.
3
Because the Phantom Dancer gave you
answers.
crazy move speed.
Wow,
so you didn't
Yorick
need
really
boots.
needs that attack speed.
But like John was trying to build this on Yorick, and anybody who looks at Yorick can be like, "Hey, you know what that guy needs is mana."
Mm-hmm. He was
What
like, he was always complaining about how he was running out of mana,
And he
and I was
would
like,
not build tier or chalice.
yeah,
or any
clearly,
of that.
clearly this champion needs
Like that's
a
why
mana
everybody
immune.
was building Manamune the first day.
Well, everyone builds mana immune always.
Yeah,
No,
that's
not
true.
really. Not as much anymore. But you can get away with Frozen Heart, but Manamune
Yeah.
gives you more damage, honestly.
I just
I
like
always,
mana immune.
I would always build it, yeah. I'm still gonna.
I just don't like waiting on my damage for so long with Manamune.
Actually, I see a lot of people rush Sheen before mana immune.
That's also good, because the
I
Q
don't
procs
do that on
Sheen.
him, but yeah, I can see that Sheen. would
That was
be
good. Like, let's say, like, Riven's in your fucking face, you just press Q and fucking...
I love
that's
being
just
Poppy
really
the
good.
moment I get my Sheen. Because
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
people are just like, oh, I'm bullying this Poppy.
That's
And I'm just like,
okay,
Sheen
fuck.
ulti, bitch. Ah!
It's too-
Take my tiny blue penis. Shove
So-
it right up.
Now Poppy's a man. Poppy and
Poppy's always been a
Tristana.
man. Have you seen Poppy?
Poppy and Tristana are men.
There's a reason. I only play man champions. Poppy's a man. That's why I played Soraka today.
You're
Yeah,
such a
Soraka's
misogynist. Holy shit.
No,
Soraka's
I don't
the
only
worst.
play. I don't only play man.
You really are.
champions.
I'm not just talking about
I'm
this.
not
I'm talking-
reverse Sylvia.
I'm talking about you, IRL. You're such a
IRL?
misogynist.
I don't think I'm that bad.
I don't.
I used to be way worse when I was a little kid.
I
I used to be
quote-
like, I don't think women should vote. When
I
Whoa.
don't like. I don't like female singer-songwriters
I don't.
because they're women.
No, not because they're women. Just because I don't like what they sing about most of the time.
So because they're
Everything they sing about just feels so empty. Like whenever I hear a female singer-songwriter, like Nora Jones, I really like. Sarah Bareilles, I really like.
Okay.
Like
But
these
you
are all
just-
people who have genuine emotion and thoughts and feelings in their songs. But then it's like Katy Perry. All of her songs are written by somebody else. All of her songs are written by somebody else. She's just the mouthpiece to a producer and a writer.
I'll be right back.
I'm awake.
I'm wide awake.
What?
Crap.
What
It
fucking
is, I'm wide
ever?
awake. But
Yeah, you would know, Patrick.
I would know because I've listened to the radio in the past 14 months.
I'm
But
I'm gonna flip this
don't you
table.
flip this table. This table has a
You can't break
computer
those
on
cups.
it. This table has a microphone on it. Nice hat.
Thank you. I'm a cream pie.
What if League had hats?
The hell, Timo hat?
like
Like Team
Like
Fortress?
TF2?
Like TF2 has hats. What if League had hats like that?
They do. It's called skins.
No, what if
Except
they had
everyone has the
just
same
hats?
one. Everyone has free checks in this.
everyone's hats are so big because Caitlyn keeps her secrets in them.
What?
This happened in the car. Don't worry about it.
Kalen's wait.
Oh wait, so
Everyone's hats.
do you okay? You know that Tumblr Ask the League
Yeah.
who makes the awesome drawings.
Did they make that one?
No, basically, someone asked her, "Why is Caitlin's hat so big?" And the answer was because she keeps everyone's secret in it.
It was a Mean
Everyone's
Girls
secret?
reference.
Everyone's secrets.
Oh, it's a Mean Girl.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's why her hat is so big. Because it's full of secrets.
That's a Mean Girls reference.
Yeah.
That movie has so many references.
There's so many references.
It's
There's
such a
a
good
reference
movie.
for every
Go,
occasion.
Glenn Coco. It
But,
easily has the. Just bought a Coke Zero. Raise the roof.
Again? Oh my god.
Get in the car, loser. We're going shopping.
Okay, we need to stop quoting Mean Girls.
Danny
And
DeVito, I love your work.
that's so mean for him to say to that girl. Why would you say that to a person? You can't call a girl Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito is one of the ugliest people who exists on this planet. You can't go comparing a girl to Danny DeVito.
Oh, it's not my fault that I have a wide set vagina and a heavy fluff.
Okay, Alex.
Why have I not seen this movie recently? Okay,
We're gonna watch this movie.
I've reversed my opinion on Mean Girls. That's gonna be like the official movie of the GGCast. Mean Girls.
And the Girls' Generation is the official band.
But not the girls' generation, the old men.
It's called
That's the official video.
Uncle.
What?
The
It's
Uncle
called
Generation.
Uncle Generation or
Uncle
something
generation? Okay. Anything? Let's think of some more.
like that. Kevin, you're shaking the table.
Earthquake.
It's not actually shaking.
Earthquake.
Oh, it is shaking.
You can
I don't
see
think-
it on the whatever it's called, spectrograph.
It is a spectrograph. Good work.
I know.
Actually, no, that's not a spectrograph. This is a waveform.
Yeah, tell us, nigga, what's up, Pat?
Right.
Tell us,
Spectrogram
nigga,
looks
what's
like
up.
that, nigga.
Oh, get your shit right.
Oh,
Shit's crazy as hell.
Hey guys, let's make a League of Legends podcast and not talk about League of Legends.
Let's talk about
It's
AP
7.
Nunu top.
Okay, win
And
lane, lose
mid.
game.
So
Win lane lose game.
Unless you get retardedly fed.
Well, if you go into the traditional tank Nunu, but yeah, that's the thing. Is
I don't
that
like tank Nunu.
the thing about top lane is that I've found that most top laners don't really contribute much to their team past the early game, unless you go to like a Vlad or like Caster's top, because
Fucking love
Bruiser's late game really fall off pretty
Oh,
violently.
I think Aurelia's still
I
fine
think-
that game, though.
Aurelia
You just jump on the fucking
Aurelia
military
is
and rape
really
them.
invincible to the nerf bat.
Yeah.
Like Aurelia will never be underpowered.
Unless they reduce
You don't really see it
They
often
could make Aurelia's
anymore.
abilities do literally nothing, and she would
But,
still be really good.
I always liked Warwick top, like before the nerf,
Mhm.
because his ultimate was such a good initiate.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
it sets up
it's
ganks
so
so
solid.
well.
Like,
sets up everything.
I would
Yeah.
get so I love.
And you can build him to counter anything.
Yeah, you can. But the coolest thing I liked doing on Warwick was dueling somebody, and like you both get a little low, and then you ulti them, and all your auto attacks proc, and it procs the heal,
Yeah,
and
then
then
you-
your Q's off cooldown by the time
It's,
the ulti's done.
It gives you full stacks of your passive and like 30% lifesteal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's so good to just use that to like
Mm-hmm.
draw out a team fight because like there are or not a team fight like to fix a duel in your favor because so many ultimates that
Oh, the
happen
best is
top
if people are
great for
diving
duels.
you,
Yeah,
and you just ult them, and they're taking tower hits at the same time.
I feel like you need a suppress animation.
like
Because
for
does
each
that
character.
does
Because
does
that
anyone
standing still does look a
like
little off.
Warwick is just rah, rah, and then you're just like
And you're just like,
Okay.
I
Yeah, but then-
animation.
but
Fatal
standing there.
animation.
Would that suppress be for every suppress? Because then you have
Probably.
like Malzahar with like
Yeah.
I
Just,
imagine
like-
people's arms flailing in the air.
and then they're
What if
just
everybody
like
just did like the wacky waving
What if
inflatable
they start
2-man
dancing?
thing? If they did their dance when they were suppressed.
no, that's Sona's
That-
ult.
that's
Every
But-
suppress is so
Did any of
no.
you see somebody posted the Moomoo's crit animation?
I was
What is he?
I was on
doing?
Reddit on my
Head spin.
phone.
It's so awesome.
I was on my phone, so I couldn't really look at it.
He does it like a head spin and he flails all the way around.
So like a roundhouse kick.
No, he does like a
What is
like
that?
a like a
Oh.
breakdancing head spin.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Like
Yeah.
his dance? No, not his dance. Like
His
like
dance
Heimer's
is just
His dance
the emo
is the
shuffle
emo.
from
yeah,
Smash.
but like Heimer's dance
Does Heimer do
he
head
spins
spin?
Yeah,
on
he
his head.
like jumps on his head and just spins forward.
because his head is spherical.
What's under his shirt?
Tits.
Oh, I don't know.
Because if he's on his head,
I think they just show like his pants. I think they're black.
he has pants.
He wears pants.
So wearing like this weird dress.
That's
pants
good because I don't want to see Heimer's underbits.
How much
You-
pretty
I mean,
sexy
you-
dude? No,
you-
I'm kidding. Fuck that shit.
GGCast, where we talk about the real issues.
Cute, I like that.
Like, what's going on in rank these days? Also, what does Hulk's penis look like? Probably gross. I bet Rise has like a Hulk penis, but like
How many dicks can Tristana fit in her vag?
Answer as many as the artist decides.
Please.
Why is
Upwards of
Tristana
10.
the whore of
I
League
don't
of Legends?
know. You'd think it'd be like Caitlyn or MF or
Probably
slutty
Gianna.
bitches.
Yo,
Oh, yeah, Gianna.
yo. MF is
Evelyn.
the baddest bitch in town.
MF
Okay,
is the
shut up.
biggest slut in
You,
the
you,
entire-
no,
Yeah,
you,
she really fucking
you
is.
can't touch MF. She'll kill you.
She will come everywhere.
Actually, MF is the baddest bitch in town.
Is she?
She just
She
runs
does have that
everywhere.
nasty
But
strut
she's
walk.
still a whore.
Just her runway
You can't
walk.
touch MF.
Right, Nita? Her runway walk.
Does she have a
Yeah, she's
different
so
animation?
good.
for
Why,
the walk,
why
or
don't,
does she just
why
go
don't you
fast?
see
She just
more
goes
of Miss
faster
Fortune?
and hearts
She's so
come out or
fun
something.
to play.
Yeah,
What?
And she
And
has
that's because she has low auto attack range.
yeah, but she
No, it's because late game. It's just But it, like,
Well,
I don't know. I don't
Well,
think it is.
you have
I think she's really
Yeah.
good just because of her healing reduction,
Yeah, that's
it is
pretty
good. Yeah, it is good.
It's
and
really
her
good to run
ultimate
her
is
in a kill lane.
ridiculous.
It's good to run her in kill lane at bottom. Like if you had MF, because she has
Mhm.
crazy, she has really good early game damage.
Yeah.
If you have
And
MF
she can
a CC.
her double up is really good if you
Mhm.
know how to like aim it.
Yep.
The double up is stupid.
I don't like
You're
double
stupid.
up.
Shut up.
I
Just
honestly
'cause
do
you
not
can't
like
hit.
double up.
No, like
It's too
I've
random.
gotten better with it, but I still don't like using it. Like, because sometimes it just bounces in the weirdest ways, and I
Yeah.
feel like that's dumb. It's supposed to be hitting things behind it, not like all the way to the left.
No, I
Yeah,
shot
basically-
double up and it hit me. What?
Basically, the idea is if you hit the last minion in the wave, you will
Yeah.
hit a champion if they're nearby
That's
it, no
basically
matter
what
what.
you have to do.
Yeah, because the
Yeah,
It doesn't matter if they're behind, like the description says. They just have to be near it.
What? That's crazy.
Because it
Yeah,
bounces
yeah.
just everywhere. It
Yeah,
doesn't
it
make
does.
sense.
That's
They,
pretty cool, though.
they probably should like fix it.
No, just get fucking Tiamats and you're fine.
But I feel, but nowadays, if you want to do burst lane bottom, you just do Ezreal
That's true. 'cause
or Graves.
Or Corky.
You just do
Oh,
Graves.
Corky
I
Graves.
love Corky.
Graves
I don't
is
like
just too
Graves.
good.
Graves is so fun.
Everyone likes Graves. I don't like.
I like his character.
His character's
I think
pretty
he's
cool.
cool.
I like when
Graves
he,
the
if he
champion.
uses his smoke screen against the Nocturne.
yeah, I'll give you darkness.
I got your darkness right here.
Also good dude.
Also, definitely,
In the dark,
definitely
yeah.
sounds like he's trying to like hit on a black girl.
Why specifically in black?
I got your darkness right
Oh
here.
my god, just stop.
Fashion.
How do you know he's just not looking for some Reese's Pieces?
Ooh.
Yeah, you shit right, son.
Wait, what would Reese's Pieces do?
Is
Oh, that tastes fucking good.
yo
Yeah.
is Graves an Oreo? Is he black on the inside?
No, he's just chasing after some black pussy.
Okay, I guess.
He wants that pooty tag.
We're so white.
Yeah, we are.
I'm not. Fuck you.
You're white as fuck, dude.
Look at your hands. Look at your
Yeah,
hands.
seriously. My hands are probably darker than yours.
We need like a picture of Nadir's hands for this part.
Fuck off.
Can we just put your
Yo, I'm
hands
darker
onto
than all
the
of
No,
YouTube?
it's just gonna be one static picture. of that.
Exactly.
Same way it was.
Because I'm in the
Yeah.
sun all day.
My arms got pretty, like a little tanner than they normally are, but my torso is still white as a sheet.
I have the worst farmer's tan ever. Look at that.
It's because you
Yeah,
work on
it's because of all
84.
that league you play.
Yeah, obviously.
Ow,
It's the
sucks.
screen. It's the screen just burning you. What if you can get a tan from a computer screen? Computer screen.
It doesn't emit UV rays.
I know, but what if you could?
You can't.
Wouldn't that be great?
Oh God,
Well,
it'd
you'd
be
have to wear
awful.
sunglasses.
I don't think
Everyone
I'd
will
like
be like
that.
in orange.
I
You'd have to wear sunglasses or else you could fly.
No, you'd have to wear those like those
Gunner
really.
gaming glasses.
Yeah, they look so dumb.
What the hell? They have
But like,
gaming
Every time I see Ocelot, I'm just like, take
Shut
those
your
off
face.
your face. Yeah. Shut your face. Close
Replace-
it. I don't want to see that shit.
What the fuck are gaming? I've never heard of this.
they're those
Like-
yellow glasses.
They're yellow tinted, and they tint your vision so that it's yellow.
and
it
they
relaxes your
advertise
eyes
by
a lot.
having MLG players.
And
like,
so
wear them.
I'm sure Ocelot got like a free pair or some shit, so he wears them every time he streams. And I just look at him, I'm like, I respect you as a skilled player, but seriously, get those fucking stupid shit off your face.
Do you guys know why people say R.I.P. Scara?
No.
I don't know.
People say like
Kevin doesn't know.
when you're Kevin doesn't
I don't
know anything.
know.
Scars.
Yeah,
Scar's
when I'm
fat.
watching like streams,
no shit.
Every it seems like every ranked player is either like, or every like really popular player is either like pretty good in shape, and they always talk about how they're all going to the gym. Like whenever you hear like TSM,
oh, actually, there's
TSM goes to the gym together.
that one LG
That's
player
good.
who's got the really long hair. He's white.
Shusha?
Oh, Shushay? No, not
Shushay, I feel like Shushay
No, I know what
is,
you're talking about, but it's not Shushay.
it's not Shushay.
But Shushay is also.
He's
fat.
ugly
Oh, you're talking
only
about
because of the way he
you're talking about I'm a
styles his
cutie
hair.
pie.
I'm a cutie pie.
Yes,
Everybody
yes.
talks about how cute I'm a cutie pie is, though.
No.
Even though he's
Nah.
ugly as
He's
like,
ugly. If he cut his hair, he might be cute.
But no, I like because there's pictures of him like just smiling, and people are like, "He's so kawaii." And I'm
Kawaii
just like,
desu.
great. But like most MLG, I've noticed most MLG players are in pretty good health, except for Skara.
Who cares?
But Skara's just sitting there being
He's-
real happy.
He's an awesome, happy, chubby little
Yeah.
Asian guy.
He's fucking League Buddha is what he is. Because he never rages.
He never rages,
Buddha, I love that.
and but I mean, if you watch
He's the
his
Zen
league,
master of
if you
League.
watch his mid play, it's so good.
Yeah.
I
don't want to play against him.
I
I'm just
jizz
saying,
watching
like,
him. It's amazing.
Do you at least keep tissues around, or no? Just lick it up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
hmm That's how it works.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yo, Nat Nguyen, biggest dick in league.
Yo.
He's
Not
not
Asian,
that
is
guy.
he?
Yeah. What?
Nat Nguyen?
Wow. No,
I thought it
no,
was
dude,
like
he's not
Indian.
fucking Asian.
What? His first name is Nat.
I'm
He's
retarded.
probably Vietnamese.
He's
Probably.
probably white. He's probably
Or Korean.
American.
He's probably black.
I think he's the whitest kid I know. He's probably from Canada.
I think he is actually. I
sure.
honestly think he is. Oh my god! All right. Next GGCast will be in the Marriott Hotel.
Yeah.
Fucking just relax.
Next GGCast is going to be on a room.
Yeah.
Can you just get 4 lazy boys?
We'll just sit very
Can we go to Lazy Boy and have
Oh,
like
sorry,
chats?
podcast.
Oh my god, can we go to JCPenney and lounge?
Oh, I love the lounge at JCPenney. It's
And then,
so
and
good.
then the guy's like, "Oh, can I help you?" And I was like,
And we're
"Oh,
like,
I feel
nope,
awkward as shit."
Just go away, we're
I'm not going to
enjoying
buy
the
furniture.
atmosphere.
I'm just here to lounge.
you go to JCPenney for them atmospheres.
And the fake TVs with styrofoam in the back.
Yeah.
They're not
Good.
fake. Shut up,
They're-
Kevin.
Don't crush his dreams.
Anyway, what were we
Are there
talking about?
t-shirts?
What were we talking about
It,
actually?
it wasn't League, but I think...
We're talking about
We're talking
streamers.
about streamers' dicks.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
right.
streamers, they do
I said
suck.
I'd like to suck doubles.
The prospect of sucking a dick
Why
really
did
just makes me
Afromoo
extremely
leave
disgusted.
TSM Evo?
Good for you.
What?
What?
No.
Hey, whoa! I'm not saying it's gross for everyone. I'm just saying personally, I would not like to suck a dick.
I wouldn't like to either, but I like to joke about it because it's
You like to
fucking
joke about
funny.
sucking a dick? I forgot. It gives you 2 weeks on your life.
Yeah, dude. We're not getting into that.
So yeah,
Okay, but-
why did Afromoo leave TSM Evo?
Because they weren't really trying.
Yeah.
Okay, like basically they tried to scrim right. Afro would be serious about it. Salsa, I think like basically he kind of was like eh. Like whenever they want to look over a game together, he was like I really don't want to do this.
Yeah.
So he was
That's
like all right.
That's the problem with a lot of pro teams, though.
Yeah.
Is that they've been kicking people out over like dedication problems.
Basically, yeah. It's
Yeah.
just that's basically all it is.
Because that's
So he's
why.
like, I'm out.
That's why. Remember when?
I
fucking-
just remember how fierce Afromoo and Nat Nguyen
Yeah, it
were
was really
together.
good.
They were
Remember
like
when the Rain
unbeatable.
Man
Yeah.
got kicked?
No, Rain Man was a different issue. 'Cause
No,
Yeah, no, Rain Man.
Didn't Rain Man leave because he didn't want to stick to the rehearsal schedule?
he didn't. Yeah, because he thought solo queue was. He thought if you play individually better, if you just spam solo queue, you'll get better. That's what he thought.
No.
But the team was like.
You need team.
I think
you need
team's
team-
better. Yeah, team's better.
Because the thing is, they got crushed by M5, and M5's big thing is that M5 is ridiculous on their team coordination.
Yeah.
Like M5 will.
They like came out of nowhere too. Like no one knew who
They've
M5
been.
was.
I think they've been a Dota team for a while.
Maybe.
They just recently got a league, and as a Dota team going to league, probably
Yeah.
you're gonna stomp.
You're gonna get Guap.
You're gonna get Magwap.
If any one of the
Think
Dota
about
characters
putting-
is in the league,
think
they'd
about
be
putting
OP
Zeus.
as shit.
Yeah.
Zeus in
Zeus
league?
in league.
Oh my god, he grants vision when he uses his ulti.
Is it? Wait, which is Zeus
Zeus
the
is
Cardless
old.
guy?
Zeus
Is
is
Card
the
the
Cardless
Soul
guy.
without the channel.
Without the channel.
It's instant.
Extremely short cooldown, I think. And then,
So you spam that whenever?
yeah,
or you
and it
actually
gives you
kinda-
vision.
Why would it give you vision?
Because. Literally just because.
Well, there's lightning bolts from the sky. How would you not?
And
know?
because he's the fucking god of thunder.
That's true.
He just sees all.
King of the Gods.
You need to adjust your glasses. They were like this.
Oh yeah, no,
for
I
the
was
longest
scratching.
time.
No, I was scratching,
Okay.
and I was like King of the Gods.
Yep.
Fixed.
But like yeah, I don't know. I just want to have one GG cast where we just talk about Dota.
That's so dumb. No.
Just
I know
love
nothing
Dota.
about Dota.
I know, except the secret shop.
That was
Where is
secret
that
shop.
Dota's didn't they get rid of the secret shop?
No, Han got rid of the secret shop.
Wait, the Han had a secret shop?
Han had
I
a
didn't
secret
fucking
shop.
like
There's
that.
Han was Dota.
In Dota, there's
I don't like it.
there's a main
I don't
shop,
know
there's a
it.
side shop, and there's a secret shop.
Where's the side shop?
Side shops
In
in
lane?
side lanes.
Oh no!
Yeah, you can just go there and buy your boots.
Oh god, I wish everyone could have seen that face.
I want to. Like, I wish there was some way I could translate my facial
Dude, I went to
expressions.
7-Eleven today. They had Coke and Pepsi on the same machine.
Wait,
what?
That's so
What
weird.
the
I've
fuck,
never-
Patrick? Shut up! Stop
Dude, no.
talking.
But that doesn't
That's
happen,
weird. No, that
right?
never happened.
They don't let. That's like not kosher or some shit.
Yeah, like they had Coke and Pepsi in the same building.
Why are we
That's
talking
weird.
about this?
Because it's extremely relevant to
Honestly,
League
that
of
is
Legends.
pretty rare. I've never.
Dude,
That-
they don't
okay,
do that.
Granted, that is really rare, kind of mind blowing.
kind of.
Where did that come from?
Actually,
Because I was
I
just
know.
thinking about crazy shit, and that's the craziest shit I've ever seen in my
Pulling
life.
that
If that is the
close to
crazy shit you've ever seen in your whole life, then
I've
you
been
had
a
a
sheltered
pretty
child.
successful
I've been a
life.
sheltered child, but I just saw Coke and Pepsi in the same building, and I shit my pants.
That's
Literally, but yeah.
That must be uncomfortable,
Yeah,
like
right?
walking out of 7-Eleven like that.
And I was wearing shorts.
Have you ever seen the
and it was
movie
just
James
dripping.
and the Giant Peach?
Yeah, I love that.
That movie is
so
on
much.
acid.
Yeah, but it's a good movie.
So are a lot of movies.
I'm only just realizing right now.
Spirited Away.
Watch Holy
fucking
Mountain. It's like some
Holy
weird
Mountain?
Swedish movie. I don't know what happened. in
Wait,
that
what did
movie.
you say, Patrick?
Anyway,
Spirited Away is pretty fucked up.
Yeah, but that's Japanese.
I get a pass.
This is cute.
It's normal for Japan. It's actually pretty normal for Japan, I gotta say.
actually,
Like Miyazaki for us is like whoa, but then in Japan he's probably just like this guy is really normal. I don't know what the fuck accent that was trying to be.
Yeah, that was really good.
This guy is really normal.
that is so
Italian.
Japanese.
Konnichiwa, desu.
It sounds like an Italian guy trying to
Sounds
sound
like a
not
retard.
Italian.
Sounds like a retard, yeah, honestly.
Maybe an Albanian or something. Oh, now I just called all Albanians retards. I gotta apologize for that. I'm sorry for
going?
calling all Albanians retards. Where are we going?
Where are we going?
Who says that? Who says where are we going? Mumu says that. Okay, never mind.
Where are we
Yeah, he
going?
says that. Let's find some friends.
I don't like Amumu's voice. He doesn't
Fuck
have sad
you.
enough.
Fuck
I
you.
thought you
It's
would
sad.
never pick me.
I think
Sometimes he sounds like real, like dedicated. Like sometimes there's like a couple of Mumu lines which are just like, yeah. I want John St. John to voice a Mumu.
I don't.
Where are we going?
That would ruin Amumu. He
That would
wouldn't
not
be a Mumu.
Mumu.
They
Let's
should have a
find some
champion.
friends.
They should have a champion voiced by John St. John, but still.
That should have been what they did for Draven.
Oh my god, I love the meme where you just put Draven's face on people.
There's
It's
you
so
know the
good.
Nigel video where it's like
Yeah.
when I'm Nigel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they,
did
did
that
when
for
I'm Draven.
Draven. It's so good.
Draven and Nigel Thornberry are like the same person.
They have the same nose.
Really?
They both have a mustache.
For a while on Reddit, the top post was about this guy who was banned for altering his client illegally when he never really did.
Yeah.
Nice
But-
fly.
Thanks, bro.
Get dunked. Okay, continue.
Stop looking at my dick, alright?
I'm sorry. It's
Stop
stupid.
interrupting him because
I'm
you want to
sorry.
suck his giant cock. Okay. Just please stop.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Please.
I'm sorry.
Rein in your
I will
desires, you
refrain.
vapid wench.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's pretty.
Whoa.
That's
You're
pretty.
praising
Whoa.
That's you gotta calm down. At least 2 notches. Not even
Okay,
one.
I'll bring it down. I'll
All
bring
right,
it
thank
down.
you.
Anyway, so,
Really let me fly.
there was a
Yeah,
picture
you're
of
just fine, though.
Okay, alright, fine. I wasn't gonna do it, but I'll do it.
Like
I'll
just
do
the
it.
pillow. Or okay.
Okay.
Alright, there you
Okay.
go. I wish they could have heard the zip. Anyway, so he had a picture of his client and showing how it was all normal and shit.
Yeah.
And a couple posts down, it says, clearly you've altered your client. It's supposed to look like this. And it showed the, you know how the ranked matches have all the summoner...
Yeah.
It's got the champion icons on it. And every single one of them
I got a piece
was
of
replaced by
20 minutes, by the
Draven.
way.
And basically, Draven's face was put wherever it could. Draven was
Yeah.
peeking out of the little chest on the store button. Draven's face replaced the little guy where your summoner
Yeah,
profile
I remember
is.
that. I remember that.
It was really funny. I liked it.
It was really cute. I like Oriana dubstep too. That video. That video is cute.
Oh yeah.
It's cute.
Oriana dubstep, what?
Also,
It's her
whoa, whoa, whoa,
spamming
shake,
shift
shake, shake.
F3 or F. I keep saying F. It's shift 3 and 4. She just goes like this, and this guy in the back, I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
he was pretty well coordinated with his wubs.
It's,
Like they fit Oriana dancing.
yeah, it was just cute. And then like he scrolls down to see his Sivir, and his Sivir's just headbanging. It's just like
It was really funny.
It was cute.
And then there's wub 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 shake shake shake. I don't understand that video at all.
It was
It's
Shake
really
Shake
funny.
Wub Wub. I'm
Whatever.
not
I
at
don't know.
Cholera Ninja or whatever. Beast. I forget what it is. It's both.
Why did they make that video? I don't understand the point of it.
Because it's what those MLG... You were at the grieving
Oh,
thing!
right.
They always put random dubstep and shit.
Was that what that was supposed to be?
Yeah, but instead of
No,
putting actual
not
dubstep, you were
Irish
just saying
nachos.
Wub Wub.
What the hell are Irish nachos?
Nachos.
Does it involve alcohol?
Why are they called Irish nachos?
Because Irish people don't know how to make real food, so they
Oh god, that one's
throw
real
shit
good.
together.
So you're telling me there's no alcohol?
I can't eat, but
No
that was
alcohol
really
in it,
good.
so it really can't be an Irish food
I'd
without alcohol.
appreciate some water though.
No, it's, I
Can't?
can't.
Oh, yeah,
Grab
right.
passing, yeah.
Grab a lab.
But like I
I guess it's
appreciate
just me and
it.
Patrick.
I forgot you
hello,
celebrating
Tigray.
Ramadan.
Yeah, dude, grab.
Ramadan's death best holiday.
I appreciate these though.
Oh,
I will
Jesus,
take
it's
it.
gonna
and
make
appreciate it.
so much noise.
Rabadabadoo.
It won't make that much noise.
A lot.
It probably will.
And there's dip if you want to put it in there. But
Is
what
that,
are you-
is
what
that
were
just
you
like
guys
sour
talking
cream?
about? Oh,
That was really good.
What
Though.
exactly is this?
fuck, it's Irish nachos.
Is it just like a
Potato
ton of
chips
shit
with, like,
on top of each
Ground
other?
beef and...
Oh, it's beef?
Mm-hmm.
Beef makes everything better.
I think I've had this before.
Yeah,
right?
cool.
I'm pretty sure they weren't called Irish nachos.
It was called Dick. No.
Oh, yep. Got it.
You gotta.
Yeah, right. No, I was just laughing at the joke. So what are you guys talking about?
Oh yeah,
How
we were
small
talking
your
about that
dick is.
picture where I
Oh, no! Good dog.
We're talking about
yeah,
Draven.
basically how
Draven.
it was it was a
The
picture
with
of
Draven and every icon.
every icon.
Yeah. Have you seen the one with Teemo and Ranked?
No.
Is that the
Teemo
one
can
like
be
how
played
Sylvia
in
sees League?
Every champion is Teemo.
Yeah.
All the summon
all
icons are Teemo.
Yeah, that's how the game is. What the hell?
That's how Sylvia's client looks.
Those are really good, by the way.
Yeah, it's really good. I love it.
Can we just make eating sounds in front of the mic?
Think we're done?
No.
I think we should talk about Volibear.
Okay, let's talk
I
about
think-
Volibear's kind of ridiculous.
I think he's pretty good. I think no one's played him. That's it.
I think
But, like,
that people are too used to seeing garbage Volibears, so when they see a
Yeah.
really good Volibear,
I think
they
Volibear
kind of get
is.
confused.
I think Volibear is the baddest bitch in League. I think Volibear makes Mundo looks like a pussy. Like I'm dead
Volibear
serious.
is not the baddest
I
bitch
know.
in League.
Misfortune
Misfortune is
is
the
the
baddest
baddest
bitch in League.
Volibear can tear the shit out of Misfortune's asshole.
He can, but
and
that
her
doesn't
face.
make him the baddest bitch. That makes him the
Okay,
baddest bear.
okay, fine. Baddest bear.
He
Cool
doesn't.
as
Thank
Lear.
you.
Cool
He's
as
the only
Lear.
bear in
Right.
League.
He doesn't.
Actually, that's
He
not
doesn't
true.
have that runway walk.
He doesn't
Tibbers.
need that runway walk. You fucking
What about
charge
Tibbers?
that.
How do you compare Volibear to Tibbers?
Somebody
Fucking
said
Volibear's gonna tear the shit out of
Tibbers is on
Tibbers'
fire.
asshole.
somebody said Volibear has a crush on Tibbers, but I think Tibbers
What?
is a guy, so maybe it's like a gay romance.
What?
Okay.
That's my OTP. So
Oh my god. I think Volibear is fun though. People
I
build
hope
up
one of the
wrong, too.
64 people who watch this decides to make a
64.
drawing based on your OTP.
oh my god, I want to see my OTP. Please, somebody.
There's already a drawing of Volibear being caught by Annie having a tea party with Tibbers.
But I still want to see Tibbers and Volibear like just doing something cute.
Okay.
Like sucking each other's dick.
Exactly.
It's pretty cute.
Yep, got
Volibear
it.
Tibbers 69.
Oh my god.
Like saying it out loud is so much worse than just thinking it. Like you just had to pollute all of our days with that.
Get over it.
And I'm gonna be sleeping tonight.
is
All I'm
really
gonna
good.
think about.
Holy crap.
It's so good.
You're gonna have dreams about it.
So are we done with this, I guess? I
I'm
don't know.
dreaming about. Well, no, we can keep talking about Volibear. I think that he's in a really good place right now. I think that he doesn't need buffs or nerfs. Or
They're gonna buff him though because no one plays him.
Best
Yeah.
AD carry.
Can you pop that down so I can?
They shouldn't buff someone just because no one plays him.
Yeah, but that's the reason they did Oriana. Oriana was fine.
Yeah, Oriana. Have you ever seen an attack speed spell vamp Oriana?
Like just straight up.
Wait, does that work?
Bam?
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't see. Yeah, it's not bad.
Because her auto
Because
attack-
autos do a lot of damage. Her
Her
autos
auto
always
attack
like on
scales
this
with
one.
magic.
It
Mhm,
procs
yeah.
Spellbound?
Yeah,
I didn't
Oh,
think
I
it
don't
did
know.
that though.
So she could get a gunblade, and I fought against an Oriana who was literally like soloing our whole team.
That's funny. That's really
crazy.
funny.
Like, she got fed up and then it wiped our whole team. It was scary as fuck. Didn't they reduce the number of auto attacks it takes to proc her?
Yeah,
get her
it's
passive
3
to
instead of
max?
like 5 or some shit. I don't know if it was 5, but it's just
I thought it procced like each auto attacker just got increased or something.
that's yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
I think they
reduced the number
reduced
for the max cap. I think.
Yeah, they reduced the max, but I think they might have buffed it a little. No, probably not. Because she could get ridiculous late game.
I think she's still fine in that game.
Like, she
I
could
think
become an AD carry. Except with magic damage.
that'd be really
She could
interesting.
become an AD carry.
No, I think that'd be really interesting.
She could become TF.
Really, she could. She was taking down towers really quickly. Oh wait, no, it didn't proc on towers.
Yo, Karthus is the best taking down towers.
I was watching this video.
Yo, Lich Bane.
People
Karthus.
started up a custom
Wow.
game
TF
for the sole purpose of getting Viger
to 4,000 AP.
to 4,000 AP, and he was
202%.
two-shotting towers.
Yeah. I saw he did 200% damage with DFG.
That is
I'm gonna just eat all these jalapenos.
that's fine.
I fucking love jalapenos.
Yeah, they're so good.
Do you like them?
I love them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't have it.
Wait, so they were doing 200%
Doesn't
of someone's
matter.
maximum HP.
202%.
That's so dumb.
But if you had 100 and if you had 130 cameras, you would survive it.
But then he gets avoid staff and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but then he does anything.
Basically, you need like 6 forces of nature
What
just
is
to live
cost?
through
But
that,
I mean, at the
maybe.
same time, his
His other abilities.
yeah,
exist.
Yeah.
Oh, do that shit.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean, just to survive the DFG. And then everything else kills you anyway.
Dark Matter. Wait, that's his ultimate, isn't it?
Dark Matter's the falling.
Yeah, no. Dark Matter was doing it has a 1.0 AP ratio.
Oh god.
As a what?
1.0 AP ratio, so it was doing like 4,000 over 4,000.
That's funny.
It was doing like 4,300
That's all,
points of
'cause he
damage.
killed like an Ash and somebody else in one hit.
Well, no, he could Q the Ash and kill her and get more AP.
I think we're done here.
Oh yeah.
Right.
All right.
What's gonna cue this? What are we gonna end this with?
Some Tristana porn. Because that I feel like that's where we're
That's the
going.
theme of the episode, really.
Basically.
Is how sexy Tristan is.
Tristana's
Oh
fucking-
god, stop saying that.
Dude, she's half the
Unless
size.
you rocket jumped right onto your dick.
Oh my! Oh
Is that
my
a
god!
rocket in your
Just
pocket?
imagine that.
Is that
Like,
a dick for me?
no,
to
okay.
suck?
Imagine you're in a fucking hotel, right? And you fucking hire Tristana because she's a porn star, right?
Okay.
Why are you in a hotel?
Just
Why
shut
is
up.
everything you want to suggest taking place in hotels?
Why the Marriott be
Like the Marriott for
Specifically
recording?
the Marriott. No, Holiday Inn's okay. I don't know. Cause I'm fucking like Pakistani Indian bitch. Fucking it's all about hotels and gas stations. Get your shit right. No, but like seriously though, you have her right,
Uh-huh.
and you're naked and you're lying on the bed, and she rocket jumps onto your dick.